Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the podcast interview. I am your host, this is Daniel Timmons of the DT Channel Studio, and today I have a very special guest here with me. Please welcome to Mr. John here. Hello, and welcome to the interview podcast.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? It's pleasure you having me here.
Mm-hmm. Now, hopefully, this is literally your first time being on the podcast. This interview here. Am I right?
Yeah. This is the first time me being in a podcast.
Yep. So, so right now, I would for those of you who are absolutely like watching this podcast interview here, I will be asking my very good guest this here. There's some really good questions here, and there are just no personal questions whatsoever here. Right here. You're okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm perfectly crystal.
Yep. So, anyways, let's go ahead right now. So, John, my first question for you is this: what was it like to be making videos onto YouTube?
Oh, okay, that's a great question, Dan.
Hmm?
Well, I found out about YouTube back when I was 15 years old in 2005. I had a passion for film when I was a kid, but I never could have the courage to make it on internet because I didn't have a digital camera back then. But I did a lot of acting behind the scenes when I was a teenager. So then finally in 2009, when I was 19 years old, I decided to start making YouTube videos. So my brother, David Moline, older brother, helped me create my YouTube channel, who I respect and love my older brother very much. He's helped me film a couple of videos in the background. And back then I was known as Fast Kid 235 because I couldn't think of any other username.
It's definitely okay.
Yeah. So as for the tragic truth that my earlier videos in 2009 were not around is because the audio went corrupt and I had to delete every single one of them. Then the next day I forgot my login information, so I couldn't get back into my channel until a year later in 2010 when I was 20, and the very first video I made was a video of my friend doing parkour. So then my name was changed to Jonathon Moline, which is my real name you see now.
Pretty cool here. What made you decide to go with that YouTube channel name here and there?
Oh, my real name?
Yeah.
Because I felt like for me, it was more professional, and a lot of people are used to me being who I actually am, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like I want to be more of a vlogging channel or a movie reviewer unboxing channel at the time, but later on I decided to do other things, make the channel a little more everything. I wanted to record anything my mind could come up with. I turn in the most random, crazy stuff you'd see. So
that's pretty good to hear about that right now. You also told me that you also have like a passion for both film and to music stuff, right?
Yes, I do. Very much. Because several people in my family were musicians and they had their own bands and everything. I've actually been a singer for a long time. I've sang way more than I played an instrument. I've sang in contests and stuff. I'm also a comedian. I've done stand-up comedy when I was a kid. And for music, I started doing guitar videos, learning guitar, just recording myself it was pretty cringy, but it's a series I created called From Crap to Something, which shows a musician starting pretty cringy, but then you'll see the progress as they get better over time. That series is not going to end. I eventually got into piano and I started recording, and now I'm in the point where I'm thinking, you know what? I'm making friends that are musicians. I'm starting my own band up called Silverwing Militia, which should be interesting.
Man, think about a one-man show here. Am I right?
Oh, bro. I have a lot of people when it comes to music, it's a strong passion. And now for films, like you said, you asked me about films.
Mhm.
I did a lot of that, but I love including my in real life friends to help me out. And Vision Wave Media was born. It covers both brony stuff and non brony stuff.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's pretty good news to hear. My next question for you, John, is this: what was the first video that you ever made onto your own YouTube channel?
Um, First video, well, that I officially made,
Mhm.
or like, well, that came out that everyone got to see was not the videos that went corrupt. Those did go out, but they were only there for like 1 day, but not enough people get to see them. But the one that everyone did get to see is the video called "Jumping Over a Gap," where I was in Saskatchewan with our family friends. I filmed a family friend named David Klimala. He decided to do a jump over this rock gap, and it was pretty impressive. I filmed it on a little digital camera then, and that was the very first video I ever did.
Wow, wait, hey,
Yeah.
that's incredible. Now, besides your own main channel, no, you also got like another YouTube channel, no, called Bro Me Entertainment Network. Is that right?
Yes, yes, I do.
Hmm. And you definitely have like so many people onto like that whole Bro Me Network thing, right? Now, was it like hard to get like a few people to like join this giant in like onto the channel itself here?
Oh, I mean, that's an excellent question.
Hmm?
Ben's been around for. Sorry, I have to clear my throat.
Yeah, that's
Quite.
okay. I've been drinking some water as well too.
Yeah. So I Ben's been around since 2014. It was founded by my good friends Songhart and Alex Gray and me. The three of us decided to do this because we wanted to show the world that we can do more than just you normally see. We want to entertain you in all aspects: gaming, live streams, voice acting, original skits, comic dubs, the works. And yeah, I it's been a I always find people because I make friends with people, I get to know people, and I ask them what their talents are. Even if they're not part of the group, I still include them in our videos so they can get a chance to have fun, you know? I'm always thinking about Ben. I care a lot about my crew and Ben, and a lot of them have also showed me how to become a better YouTuber, and they've been there for me when I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life that helped me out. And I appreciate every single one of my friends in Ben, and I we're like a family. We're all like a family. Literally, that's what people who in the group said. We're like a family. We're always there for each other. We show other people how to get out of their comfort zone and try different styles. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing Ben, and every single one in that YouTube we have is talented people, some more than others, but but it's not about that. It's about all getting together, having fun, making videos for the fandom, and just being ourselves and or crazy personalities.
Well, that's definitely good news to hear, and I definitely like your very good influence on like you said before on like literally being entertained by so many of our people with their amazing talent and being part of this wonderful gifted and totally a family here. There, that's a really like a very good thing to say right now.
Hmm.
Since you like since you totally like give our YouTubers like the amount of respect and love and support for one another here.
Yeah, yeah. Ben's a good group. We work our butts off to try and entertain people and get the stuff done. We don't. I and as a leader, it's a big responsibility to make sure my team is able to do the projects. If they can't, just let me know and I will find someone else who can do it, or I will maybe we'll postpone it for another day or time. And if most of the time, good old Vision Wave is there to kick ass and take names.
Hmm. Now, my next for you is since you're being like a strong leader to your own the network channel, no, was it kind of difficult to become like a strong leader of the channel itself?
Another great question. Yeah, when I first started, back in 2014, I was a co-leader.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of responsibilities. So when Alex was not there, Alex Gray, our original leader,
Mm-hmm.
he put me in charge of finding VAs, doing projects. And so once a few years later, he decided to retire from leadership. I became the leader in 2015 and took over, but he still stayed in the group. I told him I didn't want him to leave because he's a really good friend of mine. And so he decided to help me out in the background. You know, he decides to be more of a VA or editor and stuff. Yeah, being the leader at first was a little bit tough because controlling a group of like 26 people or more. Well, we had a lot of people come and go, you know, because at the times people's interests change or, you know, people grow apart. And but then we had new people join in, or I'd go to other people who weren't part of the group. Like I'm good friends with Brittany Ackerman. She's helped us out a couple of times. Or
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to Bobby G. He's part of the group too. I've gone to pretty much all my friends. Even some of my non-Brody friends still love to voice act. They have a lot of fun. Yeah, so I pretty much go to anybody to help with the channel. But as a leader, yes, it is stress. It is stressful. There's been times where my in real life stuff has caused me a lot of stress. But you know, I think I have my beautiful in real life niece and nephew, Nathan and Brianna, who I love and care about very much. And
Oh.
I just want to show them that I can be a really cool uncle. And my nephew really respects the stuff I do. He loves seeing how fun I am. And I feel with the love and birth of both of them. Nathan, when he was born, I joined the Phantom in 2013. And my life changed like from there. And I got a great paid job. I started becoming more healthy. I started making a whole bunch of way more good friends. And then Brianna, when she was born in 2017, when I was 27, I was going through a bit of a rough phase at the time. And when she was born, I hold that little baby girl in my arms. All that depression washed away. And I was like to her, "You're the reason why I'm still doing this." And I also, my girlfriend, Lindsay, has been a real help to me. My family and friends are really supportive. Yeah, and then when I'm in a good mood, I try my best to support my other teammates when they're down and try my best to make them feel good and, you know, cheer them up, you know. Being a leader, it has a lot of responsibility, but I feel like when you're a leader and you're an adult, one of the older members of the group, your adult is to be there for your friends when they need you. And when something is going through a hard time, you basically trying to say, look, if you guys can't resolve the fight, like deal it with yourselves first. But if you really need my help, I'll be there for you. But if you continue being toxic in the group, I'm going to ask you two to leave because I can't have that in my group. I literally can't because it makes people feel down and it makes other people feel less motivated. And I feel like, you know, I believe in second chances and everyone deserves a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like being a leader. You have a lot of responsibilities. And I feel like I'm also a leader when it comes to my non-Brony stuff, Vision Wave Media,
Mm-hmm.
which is I do my skits and everything on. I try to get my team in real life, help them out too. My friends who I see in person, well, pretty much my friends on Skype are my real life friends too, but they're long distance. Like you're one of my good friends too.
I
And
would say yeah.
so yeah, I take pride in what I do, and I appreciate everyone who's helped me out get to where I am now, and I'll always be there for my friends when they need me. I don't care about the fame, never really did. I'm not into YouTube for the fame. If I get, you know, if I do get subscribers, I love it. I appreciate it, but it's just like I appreciate Ben doing good. I appreciate my own channel doing good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Ben is more than one person. Like it's not just me and it's not just the other admins. It's everybody is a part of the group. Everyone is like a family. We all contribute our own way.
Mm-hmm.
And when one person can't do the video, I'll take over. I'll say, hey, I'll record for you so you could take your break. And if a member is stressed and needs a break, I say, take a break for a while or temporary, leave the group, have your break and let me know when you want to come back. I believe in breaks, and it's always good to have a backup just in case something happens. And I have co-leaders who help me out. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, and then one of my friends asked me, John, do you ever feel like you're going to step down someday and, maybe retire? And I said, no, no, I have way too much fun on YouTube. Even though I'm turning 30 this year, I have way too much fun on YouTube making videos to retire. It's my passion, and I believe in making content, and I'm going to continue to do that.
But yeah, I can totally agree with what you're totally saying right now, that you're totally not doing this for like the fame and the fortune on YouTube. You're just here to do something more here, like entertain to your loyal
Mhm.
viewers here and there. And I definitely told my viewers as well too. Like, I'm not doing this because of how many subscribers I'm probably gonna get now. But I just love to I'm mostly just fun of like literally just do entertain, make people laugh, sing and dance, telling jokes, and just make them feel like right at home right now. And I definitely mentioned in one of my videos about the whole like being famous does not mean that like being a total jerk, or
No.
you're like, hey, I got more subscribers than you, like something like that, right? No, but no, being famous is more like it, it, to me, in my opinion, of what being famous is really about. And I definitely mentioned it to like one of my videos here and there, literally describing, in my opinion, about that being famous is really what is more like when you're very creative, and what you're very unique and very talented for what you do best, right? Now that's what being famous is really all about right now, is your creativity and your gifted talent. And that's what's more really important to you. Yeah, so
Yes, it is.
mhm. Speaking of like the whole YouTube thing, was there anybody in particular that you're like? Do you have like a famous idol? Well, the like on YouTube that you definitely like you've been inspired by.
Okay, yeah, this one's a tricky one. When it comes to gaming,
Mhm,
I have a couple. Markiplier's one of them because I love how friendly and his personality is and how he cares about people, and he's
mhm,
really funny. And when it comes to skits, I like there's several YouTubers I like when it comes to skits.
mhm,
That is really difficult for me because there's a lot. But now when it comes to pony videos in real life, one of my big inspirations to make really good videos is my buddy and probably best friend in the fandom is Storm XF3 because I love his style. I love how he makes real life ponies and beautiful photography and scenery match together. And he was one of the bronies who got me to where I am now. Like he got me into the MLP forums. He got me to make a whole bunch of friends. Without Mark, I would just be a guy who in the background. Like I joined the fandom in 2013, but I wasn't active in it until near the end of 2013.
mhm.
So yeah, I was 23 when I joined the fandom, and I joined it because I wanted to make more friends and I wanted to find out what this thing's all about, and I'm happy I did.
That's definitely a wonderful, good answer to hear right now. Also, hey, Storm X3, hey, F-Ray. No, you're getting a shout out onto this podcast interview. You.
Yeah, you are. I'm shutting you up, buddy. I'm calling you out.
uh, your idol is shouting out to you, man. Your best friend here is shouting out to you. Uh,
Oh yeah, me and him, like we've done a lot of gaming videos together. He helped me make my first Pony in Real Life video back in 2017, the Fluttershy one. And there's a series I'm doing with him called Random Pony Encounters.
Ooh.
This, the second episode was also shot that same year in the summer, but that episode's taking longer to produce because of our time schedules. I did all the filming that year, but he's doing all the animations. It should be out sometime this year. So in the storyline, I'll figure it'll make sense. I will find my way. I hope you enjoy each episode through the character that I play called the Vlogger, but you'll know his real name later on.
I'll see you.
His camera has a special ability to see these ponies that actually existed in our world the whole time, but we couldn't see them. So then when he picks up the camera, they start noticing he's there. But in the Fluttershy one, she didn't think I could see her, so that's why there wasn't as much interaction. If you want to see that video, dude, it's in my channel. It's also on Ben as well, because it's a shared YouTube channel series. Yeah, that was probably my very first viral video. That got up to 12,000 views. And me and Storm, and it was my first proper collab with Storm. Like, I had him on my podcast a few times, and yeah, it was fun doing stuff with Mark, and I have fun with every single one of my brony friends. Like, every single one is a different experience.
Well, that's definitely good news to hear right now. It was making videos probably the most challenging you ever done as a YouTuber?
Depending on the type of video. Music videos, I just record rough demos right now because I'm still learning. So I will eventually re-record all my old songs and then make them professionally made once they're done. But some of them I've gotten really positive feedback. Challenging for me, I was never camera shy. When I was a baby, I was filmed a lot, and all my life I just got into passion for film. And yes, it is challenging sometimes. Of course, when it comes to my editing skills, I'm mainly good when it comes to basic editing. When it comes to, just cropping videos together, mashing, make them one long video, I could do that. But when it comes to audio editing and stuff, I get help when it comes to that. But I'm still learning. Yeah, sometimes it can be pretty frustrating to get a video out. On my own channel, I try to get at least 1 or 2 videos out a week. Because I want to focus on other things too, because I have a real life job, I got friends, and I got stuff I have to do. But I record pretty much all the time. I am not a guy scared of doing new things. Like before, when I first started doing brony stuff, I was nervous because a lot of bronies got hated and made fun of in the fandom. But you know what? I said, you know what? Nah, I've got to step out of my comfort zone and try new things, because that's what my YouTube channel is all about, trying different styles. And Ben's like that too. So yeah, I'm up for the challenge. I'm always up for the challenge, and that's what I love about my drive.
I got to say, there's like a really good expression on the whole, like, practice makes perfect.
Yes.
And that you promise to do the things, even though if you can't promise to do anything else whatsoever.
I never ever make a promise I can't keep.
Exactly. Please. Now, going back to filming right now, which is definitely one of your favorite of the whole video making. Is there a particular movie or particularly a film where it's like the anime or non-anime movie that you absolutely enjoyed watching?
Oh, like a YouTuber I enjoy watching?
Well, not basically on YouTube, but mostly like movie film, like when you go into like the movie theater.
Oh yeah, the big times.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. For writing, I writing suspenseful stories. Stephen King is one of my influences when it comes to working on stories. I also like M. Night Shyamalan. I like Steven Spielberg.
Oh yeah, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
You just gotta love that guy.
For effects, I do like Michael Bay 'cause he does make really good effects.
Eh,
Um,
yeah.
but his directing though.
Uh,
That's another story. I'll save that for my own channel.
that was a. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
to be honest, the only Michael Bay movie that I did like coming from him was like the first Transformers movie. But then when it comes to like the sequels, it gets a whole lot worse. There's every single
Yeah.
minute of it, and he doesn't care about like the whole like critics saying this movie or
Mm.
no.
I like his older stuff more.
Yeah, and when it comes to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the worst CGI ever.
Um,
Yeah,
Another one of my favorite movie companies is Lionsgate.
ooh.
Because well, I'm a horror movie buff. And I, when they're making, Saw, I love the actor Tobin Bell who plays Jigsaw. He is a he's an amazing actor in that, and I love his character and story personality in the Saw series. Um, I have every single one of the films.
Mm.
And then I also like another actor. I like John Carpenter, who
Ooh.
made The Thing.
Mhm.
Um, I'm also a movie reviewer as well. So I got to bring that stuff back. It's been a while. I promised people I start reviewing movies again, but that's the most
Mm.
stressful thing for me because I got to think, okay, I got to watch the movie several times and I got to tell my basic rough analysis of what made this film enjoyable for me.
Mm. Now,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
that's okay. But is there any particular movie that you would like to review right now for like the longest this time right now?
There's a lot. Um,
Like if you pick like one specific movie right now that you're like, oh, I feel like I enjoy this movie a lot right now, and I feel like I need to do this review on it.
hmm.
Yeah.
I would probably review my very first anime movie I ever saw
Mhm.
on TV, Akira.
Oh.
I don't have the DVD though, sadly. I'm still trying to look for it, even though it's a very popular anime. I'll probably find it.
Mm.
But it's like I really want to get into reviewing more anime stuff because I like anime too. Um, because I love the animation. It's an 80s style, but I love the story in it, and I love how the animation was really well done.
Mhm.
Another one I want to do is the Matrix trilogy.
Ooh.
Means the anime Matrix films, because a couple of the skits in there are canon to the actual films. And
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. Because I'm inspired by a lot of different effects, how the movie was done. I like a good story. I like how they mess with people's minds.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually might review John Carpenter's 1980s The Thing because I actually have that with me right now. So that might be the first one I do for old school movies.
Okay, okay then. Besides any horror movies in particular, is there any kind of specific movie that you enjoy when you were like a kid back then?
Oh, now you're talking back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was born in November 13th, 1989. Um, so practically my first proper horror movie I saw a couple. My brother made me watch the very first Scream film.
Ooh.
I was 7 years. That came out in 1990. When did that come out? 96 or 7, I think.
Mm.
Around then, I saw it like the year after it came out. Like we got it rented in Blockbuster back then. If anyone you remember Blockbuster as a movie rental thing,
I
when
would say yeah, and also the Scream was 1996.
thank you.
Yep.
So we saw it in 1997 when it came out. Um, and the first thing I did, and my parents were like, wondering why my 1.5 year brother and me were watching this because we were thinking we were going to both get nightmares. And it didn't happen. I was interested in the film. I actually jumped a few things. I enjoyed getting scared. I actually enjoyed getting scared. And I love how he's like, "Hello, Sydney." And it's just, and Neil Campbell, she was an amazing actress, and she's Canadian. And the first thing I remember her seeing saw her in a Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. I love the show Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps, and I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I literally was into watching sci-fi horror animation when I was a kid. Still am.
Woof. Yeah, wonderful. Well, now, oh boy, speaking of horror movie, these right now, jeez Louise. Anyways, my other question is for you, John, is there any particular video that you would like to collab with anybody on a specific kind of a project?
Oh yeah, collaborations. Well,
Hmm?
I have a lot of YouTubers who I'd love to collaborate. I have a lot of good friends. I do. Well, I'm doing a collaboration right now with you.
This is totally a big difference here, okay? This is not a collaboration. This is just a podcast here. This is not a collaboration here. That's a big difference here. I don't know where he get this from right now. No, I have no idea what he's talking about.
You're like, this is not in the script.
What the heck? Let's not break the fourth wall here. Yeah. Well, let's face it. We already.
It's not fun of causing a little chaos.
Well, it's too late now. We already break the fourth wall anyway. So.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez.
No, seriously. I enjoy doing videos with any one of my friends. So, but collaborations I'm wanting to do. I want to work on doing stuff with making original comics or doing stuff let's just say, oh, hi Destroyer, I'm watching the chat as we've seen right there. So yeah, collaborations. I would love to continue working with some of the people I do work on, but I would love to do more with let's see, I can't wait to do another collab with I can't wait for the collab I'm doing with Storm XF3 to come out, the second Pony in Real Life video we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and YouTuber I would love to collaborate with. I would love to collaborate with anyone. I'm always up for voice acting. I'm always up for doing something. Just don't get me to do editing or writing, because
oh no.
Yeah, because writing I tend to do. I take 5 years to work on a story. Just chapter one. I work on original stories. I like being a writer too. But we'll get into that.
Yeah.
We'll get into that eventually. But so
now, right? I mean, the whole story and/or script thing, was that a bit of a challenge thing to you before making the video?
Here's a secret I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
None of my videos on my YouTube channel or ever video I've ever made have ever been scripted. Nothing I've done have never been scripted. It's all improv. It's all what I remember in my head. Even the songs I write, I have never wrote them down. I just remember them in my head.
What a twist!
Yeah, it's just but when it comes to working on actual films, not just little skits, actual films, there's this original series I'll be collaborating with Jeff Kyler. He's going to be helping me edit it. He's looking forward to doing it. And my friend Ponita Shimmer, he's going to help me. He's going to be my co-writer, and it's a series going to be how's it going to be called? It's going to be a psychological series called Cracked. Basically, in the storyline, the person who was an artist, he made a whole bunch of stuff, had an experience that basically messed with his mind, and he's in a different reality. He can't tell which is real and which is not anymore. And all these creatures and everything try doing stuff to him. And the only way for him to escape this reality is to fight the demons within. It's going to be the most challenging series I'm ever going to have to do. I'm going to have to talk to a lot of my YouTube friends to help me with this, and I'm going to have to get a lot of my in real life friends to help me with this. Anyone can make a cameo in this. You could do a cameo like on when he's talking to his friends online, or you can do a cameo for voice acting. I'm going to have to help getting. I have a person who does great makeup effects now, so when you get injuries, you'll see some wounds. And I have my friend Eric in real life who helps me with guitar jamming and stuff like that. He's also a makeup effects person.
Yeah,
Cracked is going to be the hardest series I'm going to be doing, and it's not just some. It's a 10-episode series saga that I'm going to do. I'm finally ready to show the world that my director's side. I'm finally ever ready to show them. I want to bring original content back to YouTube. I want to show. I know I'm probably going to get demonetized for this because a lot of stuff in this is going to be rated for an older audience because it's going to deal with the mind of psychological stuff. But in the end, there will be a happy ending, so you guys don't have to worry about bad ending. But,
well, that's good to hear.
But there will be a twist ending because I like to mess with my viewers' minds.
Oh no!
Oh yes!
There's always gonna be a cliffhanger after this right now. No, oh boy, why am I not surprised? But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to see this whole new thing here and there, and I would definitely love to literally just feel free to collab to anybody. They literally totally like feel free of being interested here and there. Like if you want me to be a cameo, into like the whole entire video, I'd be gladly to do it.
Sure, man. Yeah. But
or
the
any
scary
kind of video, or if you want me to like do like any kind of like scary voices, I'll be glad to do that right now. But not sure if I want to do like a whole like jigsaw thing right now. Like hello there, I want to play a game.
Hello, do you want to play a game?
I will be like, no, I don't want to play a game. You crazy psycho puppet.
Yeah. Well, the first episode is going to be the pilot. And if the pilot does well, I will continue this series. But if it's just, if everyone just likes the pilot and it'll just be a one-off episode. But hopefully it does well so I can continue it. The pilot will take a while for this to come out, but I'll start letting people know when I'm ready to do this. So, because go ahead.
Well, that's definitely wonderful to hear, and I definitely wanted to like wish you like the very best of luck, not only for like your YouTube channel, and for your Brony Network channel as well too. But on your upcoming videos and a few other stuff to name a few here and there. So best of luck and wishes to you, good sir.
Yo, thanks, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I said to everyone in the beginning of this year, I'm going to make 2019 probably one of the most best years, and I'm going to make sure I continue from that forward to push myself, get myself out there, and make even tougher content. And I'm planning to hone my skills so when this could benefit me in the long run, because then eventually people could pick me up and want me to help them with their projects. Because I'd never gone to film school. I've never gone to. I thought about going into college, just getting my film degree, but that's a tough thing to do. I'm still thinking about it. So, but I realized it has been professional directors who've never gone to film degree and they made blockbuster films. I think M. Night Shyamalan was one of them. But still, yeah, it's all about the enjoyment. As long as I enjoy making videos, I ain't going nowhere.
Now, just a few other questions for our lovely YouTuber theorist out there who is probably still watching this right now. And do you have like any kind of tips for any of the of new people who are like first time on being on YouTube here and there, like give them like any kind of like tips for making videos and stuff?
Do I have any tips for first-time YouTubers?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah, I do have some advice. Work with your heart. Do what you want to do. Don't do it for the fame. Don't do it for the fortune, because in a reality check, it's probably not going to happen for like a very long time. If you come into YouTube thinking that, you're not going to get very far. Just focus on what you want to do. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Do YouTube to be you. Don't try to put on this fake personality. And of course, well, when you're a creator, you have lots of personalities, but I like making characters for each single one of what I do. But do what you want to do. Be you. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And I know when it gets hard, and I know when there's going to be people insulting you and saying you suck, get off the internet, you're a waste of time, your videos give me cancer, or you should off yourself. Don't listen to them. And then there will be people that give you honest criticism and tell you how to improve.
Mm-hmm.
And those comments you should listen to. But most importantly, do it for yourself. Focus on, because if you do it for other people, you will not be happy. Focus on yourself, what makes you happy. And also just have a good time. Because YouTube used to be a place, before it became all corporate, back in the early days, where we could just share videos, enjoy making them, and it was our platform. It wasn't a corporation's platform. It was our platform. It was YouTube for a reason. We're here because we want to enjoy making content. That's what the creator does. That's what the creator always does. And that's what the creator mind should be. And for all younger YouTubers like out there, I'm a smaller YouTuber myself, but for people just starting, don't give up on your dreams. Fight for what you believe in, and one day you'll make it out there, man. It may take you a few years, but remember, just age is a number, and make content that suits you. Just, follow the rules. Don't do stuff you shouldn't do, and you should be fine. Yeah.
Definitely nice words and wisdom. And you're there, John.
Yeah, that's what I do. I give people positive advice.
Yeah, that's good. No negative stuff whatsoever right now. No, I mean,
nah.
We don't want to hear anything negative about that right
now. Nah.
For the love of Pete, nobody wants to hear anything about something totally negative right now. That's for sure.
Exactly. And yes, Destroyer, I do see your comment. Best horror movie, me as Saw, Wave in cage playing best theme song ever, Pony Girl. Wave cuts by, and I know which one he's talking about.
Yeah,
I know which Saw movie he's talking about. But to be honest, wow, Destroyer, you're really going grimdark. Wow, Destroyer, I guess you and me have something in common.
Oh my.
Well, Pony Girl, yeah. Let me get into that for everyone. I'll answer. This is a bonus question off the script.
Okay,
if you don't mind me saying it.
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
Okay, sweet. Pony Girl, I gotta give it credit to the musicians like Brittany Ackerman, and who was the one who did Twilight in that?
Oh, I am 007.
Thank you. They're amazing singers. They're very talented singers. Their singing voices are really good. I like their singing. But the song is from a 1997 Barbie Girl song, which was the band Aqua. Don't get me wrong. A lot of Aqua songs were actually pretty good and good for like at clubs where you could dance and stuff. But to be honest, I hated that song with the passion of 1,000 suns because my brother he knew I hated it, so he would hog tie me and torture me and make me listen to it. And the worst part is when he went to, and it's just like, because he knew I hated it. So my brother, he liked the song, so he just liked to annoy me with it because his girlfriend at the time liked the song. So yeah, I hate that song. And it's just part of my language. The song is just like, but then Pony Girl came out. It's like, it's a parody, so it's supposed to be like making fun of it.
I think so, yeah.
it reminds me too much of it, so I can't stand it. But due to this respect out of the VAs, I respect their singing. Their channels are great, and I'm friends with Brittany. So it's basically, yeah. So ever since then, I got tortured in one of my live streams by Ron Gamer, Ron, and then Firestorm and Thunderspeak VA. They've all started singing the song. Firestorm, she's got a very great singing voice too, and it started torturing me. And then as soon as Destroyer saw that, he's been drawing comics of me ripping my hair out ever since, and I love his work. It's hilarious. So yeah, and that song still drives me insane to this day. So thanks, Destroyer. You're a really great friend.
I'm pretty sure that after this whole podcast review is done, right now, I'm pretty sure that our guest is probably gonna be like, I don't know where you are, where you are right now. But I will find you and I will kill you. Yeah, just the whole entire thing, right? And then next thing you know, it's like, nah, I'm just gonna torture you with this song right now. Don't you blinking dare!
Don't you dare! Don't you dare play it here! I will pick up this boss and throw it at your desk.
Oh, jeez, Willies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm not one of those kinds of people that are literally gonna have to play that crazy song right now. No, that's for sure.
Jump off this couch. I will pick up this boss and throw it right at your head on your table if you play that song.
No. I wouldn't do anything like that right now. No way. Yeah.
Then why are you looking over at your MP3 player?
No. You're crazy. I don't even have pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a unicorn, so you should be able to hold your MP3 player with magic.
Yeah, that's true, but still, there is absolutely no way I will play that song right now by Barbie Girl right now. That's for sure. You're crazy.
I know, because you don't want to get copyright.
Exactly. I really don't want this live stream or any video to get copyrighted here.
So, why are you getting off this couch, picking up that vase and throwing it?
Yeah,
that would be amazing animation though. Just picture my character just getting off the couch and pick up.
This dude's crazy.
Just be like Tom Cruise jumping up on the couch. That's another actor like Tom Cruise. So.
Oh, what the heck? Now wait, here, Matt Destroy. Yeah, you got the wrong idea. I am not slowly picking up my MP3 and start playing Barbie Girl.
He's gonna draw that either way.
Oh, jeez.
I can't wait to see it actually, because they can just show me throwing a vase. Finally, for once, instead of Vision getting tortured, he's trying to throw a vase at you.
And I feel like I'm probably gonna have that troll face, right? Just hey, sorry, not sorry. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But anyways, it was definitely a pleasure of interviewing you to Mr. John, and feel free to subscribe to his main channel and also subscribe to his other channel, the Brony Network Productions channel. The links will be in the description box below.
Yeah. So, actually, it's yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and thank you for having me, man. It was a great time being on this podcast with you. It was fun.
Yep. Just feel free to subscribe to both of these channels. Link in the description box below. Give him, along with his other YouTuber friends, a bit of love and support right now, here and there. So I am, of course, Daniel Timmons of the DT Channel Studios, along with John here.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see you guys next time for hopefully another good episode of the series of the podcast here
I'm Jonathon Moline. This is Dad, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Stay frosty. I jacked your outro.
Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? I'm literally gonna sing it. I'm literally gonna sing it.
No, you're not. No,
Oh,
no,
yes.
no, no. Come here. Come
Oh,
here.
yes. I am so gonna sing that song right. No. I'm a pony girl in a pony world. Life is magic. It's fantastic. You can make me fly and take me to the sky. We'll see.
Get back here, you son of.
I'm Jonathon. Thanks for your dreams. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye bye.
Yeah, making me play.
That's what you get for stealing my intro.
Oh my gosh, that was good.
Anyways, feel free to subscribe to my wonderful good friend John here. He could really use a lot of great support here and there. Thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned. When episode 3, the podcast interview comes around, and who knows? It could be you, or it could be any other YouTuber that I might be asking to do an interview with.
It could be you, or you, and you.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.